Creativity. I guess you can say we've been at it for quite some time. What begins as the tiniest flicker of an idea has the power to evolve into something you'd never expect. Every day, we get the chance to look around and wonder, what if? How can we bring our ideas to life? Creativity is a part of us. It's woven right into our DNA. Once we allow our boldest ideas out, they can find their place in the world. Imagine what you'll do.
Good afternoon, thank you for joining us and welcome in the HAK-Gmunden. My name is Markus Hemmetsberger and I'm the founder of Hoppelsoft. Hoppelsoft is a small startup company with 8 employees. 2 of them are now with me on stage. Please welcome Tanya and Victoria Georgiev. As you can see, these 2 young women are twins. Tanya has been in our company since 2015. She is our CFO. She shows you some interesting analysis today. Let me now talk about Victoria. She has been working for Hoppelsoft since 2016. Her tasks are the fair trade aspect, the partners, prosumer and customer relationship management. Thank you, ladies. We hear from you later. Now, for technology to serve all of us, we need to ensure that there's one device for each of us. We work harder than anyone to make sure that there's a device for everyone, because it is our mission to ensure that everyone can achieve their potential at work and play. We see the opportunity to create a new category of device. We see these moments to create something so much more like a product. We seek the special outcome when a device and software pair perfectly to create something new, to create a profound experience. We've always been creators and our next evolution is here. Imagine what you'll do, introducing the revolution of the smartphone, the Hoppel One. I will tell you now why this device is a revolution. It is only 6.8 millimeters thin. Of course our device has killer hardware too. It has the latest processor, the best display, the longest battery life which has ever been in a smartphone. But what makes us different in comparison to our competitors, the iPhone or the Samsung Galaxy S7? We are the first on the market to integrate it, a dual LED flash on the front-facing camera. We integrated an iris scanner and face detection, which even unlocks your device at night or with sunglasses. But that's not everything we offer. Of course our device has killer software too. It will be the first device available with Windows 10 for ARM. With this system you can navigate through without even touching. Now, I want to show you 2 killer features. First, the main killer software feature, it's called Continuum. Look at our modern world. We use so many devices. A phone, a tablet, an e-reader, a laptop, a desktop PC, and only some people buy a console. But why do we buy so many devices and waste so much money for stupid devices which we are only using part-time? The reason is clear. Every device has its advantage and no device is perfect. Today the world transforms because of the Hoppel One. With Continuum, the Hoppel One transforms into a full Windows 10 PC, including all desktop programs. As you can see, this presentation is running out from a prototype device of the Hoppel One. All of the power is coming out from the phone. It has such an incredible power that it is able to run the full Adobe Photoshop desktop PC program. We are using now here a filter Yeah, it's looking really cool. So you have the full Photoshop experience with your phone. And of course, it's a Windows 10 device. You can see a game running on it, full glory unmodified on the Hoppel One. Also multitasking is possible. You can open as many windows as you want. It's like your desktop PC in your pocket. The Hoppel One extender is also available. It looks like a normal laptop, but it is only a case with battery, connections, loudspeaker and touch display. There's no graphic card, processor or storage in it. The whole power comes out from the Hoppel One device. Now, the second killer feature. At the smartphone market, there are only 3 companies who build the lenses: Sony, Leica and Zeiss. The Sony sensors are in 90% of all smartphones. The sensors aren't innovative. The software makes the pictures looking better than they are. Huawei is in a partnership with Leica, but their cameras aren't that good as they should be. Last, there's Zeiss. Nokia was the partner of Zeiss for a long time. They built the best cameras in phones which have ever been on the market. Today, I'm very proud to announce our partnership with the worldwide and most famous lens manufacturer, Carl Zeiss. We want to show you now a short clip why we trust in Zeiss. Maybe. Yes. Now. Yes.
Okay, let's all go home after Marcus.
Good idea.
Go to the coffee shop.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we can help people see more than their eyes can see. Today, I would like to introduce the next chapter in smartphone photography. With the Hoppel One, pictures will mean more to you. You will see things with this device that you have never seen before. The Hoppel One captures clear pictures all the time, during the day and also at night. We advanced the Zeiss Clearview technology by creating an entirely new, ultra-high resolution, 55 megapixel backside illuminated sensor, including an 8 lens element. We actually completely redesigned the optical image stabilization. They are very small magnetically driven motors. This ensures stable and blur-free photos. This camera is the top of smartphone photography. You can use the Hoppel One for every aspect in your life. You can achieve more than ever before. How much do you think that this device is worth? How much did you guess? 2,000, 3,000, even more? No, it's just 1,400 euro. That's right, it's 1,400 euro, including the Hoppelsoft extender. It's an incredible value, but it's true. Now, please welcome Victoria, She's going to show you something about the fair trade aspect, the relationship management, and our competitors.
Thank you, Marcus. In our complex and modern world, it's not only important to be creative and innovative, it's furthermore from enormous importance that a company trades fair and sustainable. The Hoppel One has the potential to provide all of these tasks. We announced a new feature called MAP. MAP stands for Magnetically Assembly Phone, and this means that the customers can upgrade their phone themselves. Upgradable are the internal storage, the processor, the RAM, the battery, and of course, as usual, the SIM and CD card. We do not want that you buy something which you trash within the next 2 years. This phone is the most sustainable product on the market. It's been made out of a combination of carbon and magnesium. This material is proved as the most resistant material on the market. Due to this fact, our device offers you a military-grade toughness with a military standard 810G certification. It's also resistant against submersion in water. As I noted before, our company has upgrade parts every 2 years. All of these parts will be available through our online shop, and yes, and as we want to be more different than others, we work with a young logistic company which offers green logistics. The lowest CO2 emissions are produced by train, and so our devices and parts will be shipped by train, and after arrival on the rail station, it will be transported with electro vans to you at home. Yeah. As you can see, our company is based on the thinking of being different in every part, and also in this way our distribution channel works. We sell our products through the online store, and you can also buy it at every Saturn and Media Market in Austria. Fair trade means also fair wages and also good working conditions. Our team of 8 employees is working in a small company which is located at the countryside in Upper Austria. Our salaries are as fair as possible and are located over the salary agreement. Yeah, as we are a small company, it's not possible to produce and assemble every part of our device in Austria, and the expense of labor and time are too high to make profit. So our device only is engineered and designed in Austria, and however it's produced in Taiwan by a little manufacturer who stands for fair wages, and yeah, this ensures that our products are produced fair. Now let's talk about our partners. As you can see on the slide, we have a lot of partners. Qualcomm is Qualcomm offers us their latest processor, which ensures that the Hoppel One has this tremendous power. And Corning is our display partner, who builds the most durable and scratch resistance glass on the market. And nevertheless, our software partner Microsoft. With Microsoft, we have the opportunity to be different than others. Yeah, and attaching importance now also to our customers. our phone has pre-installed a support and maintenance app, and with this app, every of our customer can contact us and give feedback of what we can improve. If some customers have problems with their device, there is the Analyze tool, which controls a lot of hardware and software parts and give also to the customer solutions. And if there are any further problems, the phone automatically will send to us a message, and yeah, we get in contact with the customers. If only, of course, they have enabled this function in the privacy settings. Yeah, and if there are software problems, we have the recovery device tool, and this enables the customers to roll back the device if there is any software problem. Yeah. Yeah, and now we have two big questions. Why we did choose Windows for ARM, and who are our competitors? We make marketing research and found out that it's nearly impossible to make profit with Android because there are too many devices on the market. By contrast, Microsoft offers the full Windows 10 for ARM for the first time. But the problem of their existing mobile operating system was the app gap. They weren't able to close this gap. Yeah, and only Windows can offer the full desktop experience. Yeah, now we come to our competitors. Our rivals never rest. Google will present the next version of Android during this year, and they also want to do something like the Continuum called feature, but their problems are the apps. There are lots of apps for Android, but they aren't comfortable to use with mouse and keyboard. Only Windows can offer this full desktop experience. And over 30 years there have been developers who make the Windows desktop programs, and these 30 years can never be caught up by Google with the App Store. And look now at Apple, they also do not can bring the desktop on the Mac at the phone, and only 6% are using a Mac. That's too less to make sense to port the Mac system on the iPhone. Microsoft is not only our competitor, but it's also our partner, and they will announce their rumored Surface phone in late 2017 or the early 2018, and it's a very similar device like ours, but they do not offer a fair trade device, and there will also be no changeable parts. We are sure that both products will coexist, and now I would like to invite Tanya, our CFO, out on stage to give us more information about the financial aspect of our startup company. Thanks, Victoria. Now let's talk about the financial aspect of Hoppelsoft, which is, of course, for everyone here in the audience, the most important part. We made some market research and found out that 45% of the Austrian population is interested in buying our product. More important, 20% are interested in buying our product. We expect that we are going to sell about 700,000 Hoppel One devices within the first year of release. In the following year, we expect to sell 1 million devices and 200,000 upgrade parts. But how can this tremendous quantity be achieved? Of course, through marketing. Our campaign is based on three pillars. First, magazine ads. The second one are internet ads. And third, there are some TV spots at ORF. As we are going to sell our device at 15 Saturn and 36 media markets, they are going to publish our products in their Saturn and media market magazines. And of course there will be also a special product placement at every market to attract customers. Let's talk about the second pillar, internet ads. We are going to place personal ads to the users within Austria. There is also a special algorithm who analyzes the behavior of the users within Austria. As a result, only customers who are interested in buying our device will receive an ad. Finally, let's talk about TV spots. The highest rate of spectators in the Austrian TV channel ORF are before and after their news broadcasts. So we are going to publish some short clips before and after the news broadcasts. We chose the spectators, how they can achieve more, how they can save money, and how this product brings out the creator in all of us. Furthermore, we would like to tell you more about our development stages. We presented our first business plan through Markus at the 13th of May in 2015 at Hagenberg, a group of business angels. After that, we have accomplished some of our proposed development stages. Phase 1. Within the first month, we spoke with our partners, especially Microsoft. We filed in some major patents which ensure that our product is protected from our competitors. Phase 2. Within the next year, we worked on a prototype where the system can be demonstrated to our potential customers. These two phases required about 180,000 euros. We received this amount of money from our early stage investors from the HAK-Gmunden event, themselves, friends and family, and grants from various government schemes supporting new businesses. Now we are in stage 3. Everything is set up for mass production and the aesthetic aspects of the product are finished. Costs are about 500,000 euros. The last phase, stage 4, is about day-to-day operations with sales and marketing clearly being in their element now. Financing needs roughly 1 million euros mainly to fuel in the marketing and sales efforts. The total amount of money needed are 1.5 million euros. For sure this is a lot of money. The big question now, what do you earn? I'll show you this now with the following table. As above mentioned, the first year would be mainly concerned with development and investment. Sales were only expected to take off in year 2 with 700,000 units sold. By year 3, device sales will reach 40 million euros, with significant additional revenues from our update parts which are 1.4 million euros. After production, inventory costs and maintenance, we will expect a gross profit of more than 1.4 million euros in the second year and 7.5 million euros in the third year. Net came after significant operating and capital expenditures. Here shown as OPEX, which includes the costs, the modest salaries, inventory costs, marketing and funds allocated to research and development. And CAPEX, which includes property, industrial building and equipment. If you want to invest in our startup company, there are different ways. First of all, we are a European Union company. This is a type of public limited liability company regulated under the European Union law. We give you the possibility to invest in 2 rounds every year now. In the first year, you can invest up to 650,000 euros, and in the second, 1 million euros. The investors in the first 2 rounds were expected to acquire 40 to 50% of the equity. And the other investors in the second year will just receive under 10% of the equity. But what means this exactly for you as a potential investor? If you invest, for example, 50,000 euros in the first year, this amount will be worth about 82,500 euros at the end of the second year. So this is a profit of 65%. If you invest in the second year 50,000 euros, this will be worth about 67,500 euros at the end of the third year. So this is a profit of 35%. If you look on the profit, it's an incredible way to invest your money. No bank can offer you such a high interest rate. Let's think one step further. Your invested money would be easily doubled if you have invested in the first year. As you can see on our analysis, there is no doubt that our firm will be successful on the market. We believe that this is a product that truly brings out the creator in all of us. I think it is going to enable us to achieve more, even you as a potential customer. With that, I would like to welcome Markus again.
What you saw today is the magic we can create when we take that mix of software power and hardware innovation and build a new computing experience. But more importantly, it is empowering everyone. Each of us has a desire to create, to connect, to express. That's what makes us human. At Hoppelsoft, our mission is to empower everyone to achieve more. We are the company that stands for the builders, the makers, the creators. That's who we are. Every choice we make is about finding the balance between consumption and creative expression. The future enters into us and transforms itself in us long before it happens. It is for each of us, collectively, to imagine the future created and let ourselves be transformed by it. We are sure that your investment will be a success for everyone. So let us make money and give us the possibility to change the smartphone market.
Because
innovation
is now.
I don't think we can beat that. That voice that carries so far. You really have a lot of talent, Mark. I have to say. Okay, so much for that.